Okay, everyone, thanks for checking out this video. I recently got this Randall Triathlete knife. I'm going to try to use it for an EDC. And I just happened to look around YouTube and I saw that there were no videos out there right now for the Randall Triathlete. So anyway, I thought I would just do a short little video just to kind of show it to you and show you a couple of knives and some things for scale for it. But the story on this knife, from my understanding, is, and I'm far from a Randall expert of course, but the story that I heard is that someone had approached, I think it was Gary, not Gary, well, maybe his name is Gary, Bo's son, whoever is in charge at Randall Knives nowadays, here a while back. I don't know how long ago it was, but they'd approached them wanting a small, lightweight knife to run I believe it was something up in Alaska, a double marathon or something along those lines. Gave them the idea for it, sketched out a rough design or something along those lines. I don't think it ever came to pass with that particular customer, but then the knife was developed for someone else into a small, lightweight carry knife. And my understanding is that Mr. Randall now actually carries one of these along with his daughter when they go bicycling or something similar. At least that's the story I've heard. Again, far from an expert on it, but I know that it is a non-catalog knife, which means it's something you can order, but it's just not listed in our standard catalog. If you go to the Randall website, you can see the details on it. I do know they have done several different blade grinds over the years as well too on this one. This one I think is, I don't know if they do the other ones anymore or not. Again, not a huge Randall knowledgeable guy, but just telling what little bit I do know. But I know this grind is one of the newer ones. But let me see if I can get in a little bit closer on this and see. Just got this in a few days ago. And so far, I really do like it, actually. Probably the closest comparison that I can give for it is the SE Izula, which I have one of those here to bring out and show to you. Which I think, if you're familiar with this knife, the Izula, it's been pretty much a mainstay for fixed blade EDC guys or fixed blade knife makers that people that want a fixed blade knife. The Triathlete is a little bit longer, as you can see right here. Sorry about the background. I just was trying to find something that was better than the beat up tabletop. But you can see that the Triathlete is a little bit longer than the Izula. And I haven't put a micrometer on it yet, but I believe the Triathlete is probably a little bit thicker as well. Standard Randall quality on the Triathlete. There's no complaints as far as the grinds go. Everything looks great on it. It is a stainless model. I think all the Triathletes are stainless, and that's the reason there's the S to the right of the Randall made symbol. I believe when they first made these, they made them out of ATS 34. It seems to me I read that somewhere. But now I think they're doing them just out of 440B. Again, I might be wrong on that. I'm far from an expert on it. But since there were no other videos that I could find on YouTube about it, I just thought I would bring this out and show it to you guys. I'm loving it so far. I have ran into some problems with the sheath. It's the typical Randall quality sheath, very nice sheath, and you can lay the knife over it. You can see it fits in about up to that second hole. It is, I would say, ambidextrous when the knife goes into the sheath. You can flip it and put the blade either way. But the problem I'm having on it is the belt clip itself. I use a Hanks 17-ounce belt, and the belt is a little bit too thick for the clip. I think it might stretch out over time as the sheath breaks in. Maybe this clip might come out some more, but I am able to carry it just tucked with the sheath inside the waistband of my pants and this outside the waistband of my belt over the top of the clip. I will say this too, that the belt clip they use, like all the Randall clips, is very, very strong. I can actually clip this inside of my, if I'm wearing cargo shorts, clip this inside of the short pocket, and the knife will pull out and leave the sheath in there. And another thing to note is the sheath, when as it comes new, is very stiff. So the knife does take a little bit of effort to come out, but from all accounts that I see, that will break in over time and be a lot easier to remove. So there's the picture of Zula. Let me throw a $10 bill out here too, so you can see the scale of it in regards to that. Because that was one thing I was really curious about this stuff. I mean, you could look at dimensions all day long on the website, the specs. It's hard to tell how big it actually is until you have it in your hands. And once I got this, I was not disappointed. Again, like I said, the closest comparison I could find is probably an Izula. The Triathlete will be a little bit longer, but it does fit in the hand well. It is, I believe it's 1/8 inch thick on the steel type, the steel thickness rather. But it should work out be a pretty nice carry knife for it. Let me see what else I have for scale to show you. How about the classic J-frame? Throw one of these out here and again, just for scale, so you can see how the size of it looks next to it. So that's it. I think I'm going to give this a try carrying it for a while, see if it's something I get used to. Normally I don't carry a fixed blade for everyday carry. Usually it's something along the lines of Delica or a Benchmade, just typical folding knives that most people have around. But we'll see how this works out. But again, I just wanted to bring it out here on YouTube and show it to you guys. Like I said, I did not see any videos on it. If you're a Randall guy, I'm sure it's something that you'll appreciate, which I am a Randall person. The price, this is July of 2018. These are running about, I think you can get them, if you catch it on auction on eBay, they're running anywhere from $350 to $375 when they're ending. If you do want to do a buy it now, you're probably going to pay a little bit higher, maybe in the $450 range or something along the lines of that. Izulas, it's been a lot of years since I got this one. Obviously, they're a lot cheaper. To spend $400 on this, when pretty much this one's going to do everything that it can, you're buying this for one reason, and that's it right there. Randall Made Knives, Randall Made, Orlando, Florida. So again, just wanted to do a quick little video on this and show it to you guys and see what your thoughts are. Don't normally do review videos like this. I'm sure you can look at my channel and see most of my stuff is 9 or 10 years old, or and even those are whatever, music videos, banjo videos, harmonica videos, and stuff like that. But again, just wanted to show this to you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Thank you.